We're actually beginning with head coach of Midland University, Women's Division I, Jason White. Jason, thanks for taking some time and coming on. You guys got a bit of a bye there at the start. On today against UMass. Talk me through that game.
I think there was nerves at the end of the day. We had 10 new girls on the team this year, and anytime you're going into a national tournament, it's the first time where we're seeing this. So, we had a group of girls in the first period that came out with a few jitters. We were fortunate to get 2 goals, and I think that calmed them down a little bit. My speech in between the first period was, let's just get back to the way we can play. Let's keep it short shifts, pucks deep, keep the game simple right now. Let's not try to complicate it. I think we came out in the second and had a much better period. We were able to capitalize on the power play a few times, and then from there we continued to roll, and we're pretty happy. Hannah Stone is an outstanding goaltender for us. She continues to throw shutouts left, right, and center. So she's been a big part of our success, and she did a really great job tonight.
The national tournament is not something new to you or your program, but with the new young ladies that you have in your program, what has the message been to them about coming to the national tournament, and maybe even more so the first game at the national tournament?
Well, I think back 5 years ago when I started this program, and that was always the goal. That was our culture. We wanted to build a program that could get to the national tournament consistently every year, and it took us 2 years. We got our first taste, and from there we continued to grow. And last year we made the semifinals at the national tournament in Minot. And really, what we preach with the girls is like we have a board of accomplishments, and always at that bottom of the list is the big one to get into the national tournament. It takes a lot of hard work, a lot of commitment. We're a program that the kids are on the ice 5 days a week. We're in the gym 3 days a week with a strength and conditioning coach. Sometimes we've got 2 to 3 workouts in a day as far as on the ice. So we just continue to preach hard work, commitment, and team unity, and it's brought us some success. So for these young kids coming in, anytime you can create a culture with this young group that you bring in as freshmen, and they get a taste of it, and then it continues to roll, and then it becomes the norm, and each year you've got a group of girls that want to continue to get to that national tournament.
You talk about a culture. For ladies that may be done and graduating, leaving your program, what are some life lessons that you hope they take away from being involved in hockey?
Well, it's funny because I feel like hockey, and maybe I'm a little biased, but I think hockey teaches so many great life lessons, and that's one of the big things that we talk about in our program. At the end of the day, we look at it as hockey is a privilege. We need to take care of our school. That's priority number 1. These are student athletes, right? It's not athlete first, student second. So we preach that a lot. This year, our group had a cumulative 3.56 GPA. We had 14 girls that were either on president's list or needs list combined. And that's something that we pride ourselves on. So we've created a culture on that side as well, and that's what we talk about, life lessons. We feel like these girls can be successful in the classroom, handle all of the structure, be successful on the ice, be successful in the gym. One, they're going to have some great opportunities, to be a champion, but that's going to carry over into the real world. And I always relate to the girls, like, you're going to have a boss, and if you're late for something, you're not doing things well, you're going to hear from the boss. And at the end of the day, if we can create that culture where they understand being committed, they're on time, their structure, they handle that, I think it's going to carry over into the real world, and they're going to have a lot of success. So for me, we haven't had a lot of players that have graduated yet in my time, but we've had a few, and they're right out of the gate, they're getting jobs and opportunities. So it's fun to talk to them and see the success that they're having.
And it may be unnerving to you, it may not. You guys play tomorrow, and you don't know who you're playing because games are still going on. Is that a help or a hindrance, or does it just not even matter?
At this point, we understand how the tournament mapped out. If you got it, we had a bye to the quarterfinal, so the ladies knew that it's win or go home. So at this point of the season, it doesn't matter who it is. You've got to win 3 games to be able to touch this puppy. So for us, we understand that we just got to continue to find a way to win hockey games. It doesn't matter who it is. If we can win 3, then we got a chance to celebrate with this thing here.
play here in the United States. Talk to me a bit about the opportunity that provides for these young ladies, for back home.
Yeah, it's. I think we're just starting to open up the border.
Yeah.
But on top of it, Canadians realizing the opportunities that are waiting for them here. U Sports is, it's a wonderful league and they have some great teams, but not every Canadian player can make that and play there. You see some that come down to play NCAA D1, some may play NCAA D3. We feel like at the ACHA 1 level, there's a lot of great opportunities for these Canadian players. And what we're starting to see is there's a group of coaches at the ACHA 1 level, women's 1, that are hard workers, that have a good eye, and they're starting to head up into Canada and recruit a lot of these girls throughout the different provinces, whether it's Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Alberta, Ontario. We're finding really good hockey players, and we feel like we're putting a better product on the ice because of it. So we want everyone to know that the ACHA continues to grow and is a viable opportunity for these young Canadian girls up north to come play some hockey and get a great education.
Great. Well, Jason, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations on a win today. Best of luck in the rest of the tournament.
Thank you.
Jason White, head coach, Midland University.